Hey everyone, today we're joined by Owen Mitchell, the CEO of Bavarsis, a new crypto arbitrage company. Thank you so much for joining us today and welcome, Owen.
Welcome you.
Let's dive right in. So, could you tell our audience more about your background and how you became involved in the crypto industry?
I used to work in cash flow distribution for a banking-related company. And unfortunately, I can't tell you the name of the company as I have signed an non-disclosure agreement. You understand me? But you will have heard of it. But then I decided to change my line of business a little bit and started trading. Trading is where I discovered myself in a new way, where my analytical and strategic qualities have shown themselves to the maximum. And I like it. And I'm developing myself in this direction to this time.
Fantastic. Yeah. And could you tell us a little bit about Bavarsis? How did the company come into existence? And what spurred the founders to create Bavarsis?
The idea to create Bavarsis was not lightning fast and instantaneous. It was a very ambitious decision from my side. It was an idea that I had been nurturing for a long period of time. And it was an idea that I nurtured like a child. Since I was in the field of investments and finance, I got attached to this community, which was developing so fast and catching any trends from the first moment. That's how I decided to create my own community. And then this idea grew into creating my own team. And now, as you can see, this idea became Bavarsis.
Fantastic. Yeah. So, for people who aren't, aware of like what crypto arbitrage is, it's not something that we encounter very often. Could you tell us a little bit more about crypto arbitrage and why the company went that route instead of the route of traditional trading?
So classical investments is a stretching concept. It, of course, can include class arbitrage, trading, etc. And we have chosen a narrow market, arbitrage, because it's impossible to stay in a loss in this market. And therefore, we don't want to spread our forces, because if we spread our forces, we will not be able to generate the profits we need with
Yeah.
growth. And but as you can see, at the moment, we are engaged not only in arbitrage, but also in trading. We have discovered one new direction, but we plan to work in these two directions for a long period of time.
Now that we know a little bit more about Bavarsis, could you tell us a little bit more about the team behind Bavarsis? Like who makes Bavarsis operate and who are some of the key members in Bavarsis?
Bavarsis is a group of ambitious young professionals who are convinced in their business. It's very important. All of them are professionals, and each of them in their own field. And at the moment, we have a team of about 300 employees, including people who are responsible for the design and development of artificial intelligence and boards, and as well as people deal with the technical support and financial aspects of the company. Believing in our skills and striving for success, we are developing our company without stopping for a second. We are clearly focused on achieving our goals, but of course, we keep our principles. And I would like to tell you that when I selected people for my team, I selected each person according to their life principles. So this is our engine of progress.
Yeah, no, and that makes a lot of sense. And, along those lines, what does the company believe and stand for, and what are those principles? Could you give us a little bit of a breakdown?
There are only 4 of them. These are our basic principles that we adhere to in every decision we make. The first one is that we are always honest with our partners. We will never suggest or claim to do something we won't do. So we take pride in the fact that our years of experience have proven this to our partners. The second one is that our team is in a constant state of learning new information. We communicate with most major companies and evolve with global trends. The third one is that each of our partners is above all for us. And it's a deep responsibility for our company. The success of our partner is equal to the success of our team. And so we are responsible for our partners because the technologies we use are created by us and created for the successful future of our partners. And the last one, the fourth, that we are committed to make this world a better place. And we consciously assert that when a person creates his own business, he starts to feel better about himself and gains independence. If a person is independent, he will always look about new sources of income. And we are a team that does not stand still, developing and creating something new. So it's the financially independent and free person who, in most cases, is our best partner.
Speaking of working with partners and, this whole industry, with the light of increased scrutiny around regulatory compliance, can you tell us a little bit more how you and Bavarsis aim to tackle this with a bit of an overview of your legal compliance regarding regulatory framework and how it functions under that framework?
First, I would like to tell you about our choice regarding Australia. That's why did it happen. We have chosen Australia because of low taxes. It's the main point. Of course, it would be quite ideal for us, and especially for me, to stay in Germany. But as you know, in Germany, the rates for cryptocurrency is the rate for cryptocurrency is the same as on securities, and it's 25%. And in Australia, where there are separate rules for cryptocurrency, it's 19%. It's quite important for us. And the next one, it's that in Australia, banks are very convenient. So we have managed to agree with some banks on cross-border payments. Because if we make a transfer over 300,000 USD to a bank in another country, it can take usually longer. And we are not satisfied with this because arbitrage, especially with currency, must be done very quickly. So we have managed to agree with some banks that they act as a sort of guarantor for other banks. And other banks do not have questions and additional problems in payments. This helps us a lot. And regarding legality of our company, I would like to tell you that the company is absolutely legally registered in Australia. If we wanted to operate illegally, we would have stayed in Germany and avoided the additional costs of office equipment, relocation of employees, etc. And Bavarsis is officially registered with the Australian government regulator, ASIC. You know it. And it's quite easy to verify this fact, comparing information which is available on our website and the documents that you can see on the website of ASIC.
Now that we've gone through a little bit of the nitty-gritty of compliance, can you tell us a little bit more about how the company operates and makes money? So how exactly does Bavarsis work, and how does Bavarsis turn a profit?
Bavarsis earns revenue from every trade executed on our platform. We receive a small percentage, usually in the form of commission or fee, from the profits which are generated from successful trades made by our clients. This means that when our clients take advantage of price discrepancies between cryptocurrency exchanges and make profitable trades, we obtain a small portion of those profits as compensation for arbitrage opportunities, for providing arbitrage opportunities and platform services. Our business model is built on facilitating our clients' trading success while providing a reliable and efficient arbitrage.
Why would customers choose to use Bavarsis over another company? What gives them the actual competitive advantage against, some other arbitrage company or crypto exchange?
One of the key differentiators between Bavarsis and its closest competitors is our constant commitment to development and innovation. We actively research new technologies and successfully integrate them into our day-to-day arbitrage strategies. Our pride lies in the ability to execute arbitrage trades in as little as 10 seconds. It's very important for our clients. And this nimble approach to arbitrage is the key factor which gives significant advantage to Bavarsis as reliable and efficient partner in cryptocurrency arbitrage. In addition, our experienced management team plays an important role in the company's success. The management team, with its in-depth knowledge of cryptocurrencies and finance, not only develops effective strategies, but also makes informed decisions. And this ensures Bavarsis as a stable and reliable trusted partner in cryptocurrency arbitrage. Our constant strive for improvement and innovation is the basis for the long-term success and satisfaction of our partners.
Yeah, like you said, building trust is very important, and ensuring users actually know that a crypto platform can actually satisfy customer withdrawals has also become a very, very important thing for users. And given the crypto industry has been embroiled in turmoil since early 2022, a new emphasis has been placed very strongly on crypto platforms to provide proof of reserves. So does Bavarsis provide its clients with access to its reserve, and how often are you providing financial statements?
You can see all information regarding our reserves on our official website. Our reserves is what I was talking about previously, because our arrangement with the bank in Australia was successful. because of our reserves. We left about 90 million US dollars in the bank, and some of it in currency and some of it in cryptocurrency wallet that the bank has access to. And so thanks to this fact, we managed to agree favorable conditions for cross-border payments because the bank sees that we are a serious client and at some points makes concessions to us.
Yeah, it's super, super important to have those statements and have access to them for your customers. So in terms of exciting and appealing aspects of the company, Bavarsis is rather famous for its partner and reward program. How and why did this incentive and strategy become so popular?
Our extensive affiliate program is based on our desire to create a dynamic community of like-minded people, where each member contributes to the development of our company and his or her own potential. We believe in the power of collective intelligence and that joint efforts and ideas can take us to the next level. So our partner program does not just provide benefits, but also encourages active participation and interaction within our community. We see our associates not only as business partners, but as members of an extended family, where each person plays a role in their overall success. We strive to make our community a platform for sharing knowledge, experience, and ideas, creating an atmosphere of inspiration and mutual support. It's very important. And in this way, our large partnership program becomes not just a tool for engagement, but also an environment, please understand this correctly, an environment for mutual growth and development.
It's always good to be able to give back to your members as well. You mentioned that Bavarsis is in Australia. Do you have any plans to expand those operations beyond the Down Under?
Yes, we have such plans. We are planning to do this, and we believe that our offices all over the world can take a great impact on our popularity. At the moment, we have inquiries and we have concrete proposals from our partners. Now we are at that stage of consideration and decision-making.
Our audience would be very interested in knowing what is next for Bavarsis. So what are some of your plans in the near future? And then what are some exciting developments coming in the next 2 years?
The plans are grandiose. And I would like to tell you that you will see them soon.
Is there anything else that you would like to touch on before we conclude the interview?
I would like to tell you that it was very nice to connect with you as a professional in your own sphere. And I think that we'll have a lot of moments to connect with each other and to take participation in this very interesting business, and also to share about our knowledge and about experience in this field.
Yeah, absolutely. And I mean, thank you so much, Owen, for coming on the show today and for giving this comprehensive breakdown in Bavarsis and your team. People can learn more and get started at bavarsis.com. Again, thank you so much for tuning in.
Thank you. Thank you very much. Nice to meet you again.
You as well. And thank you everyone for watching. Make sure to tune into Crypto Daily to get your latest crypto and blockchain news that bridges the gap between companies, users, and enthusiasts.